Hello, everyone. How you doing? We are live on another Friday, and today we're going to talk about bad boys and bad kids from Hollywood. And as you can see, I'm in a different setting, and I'm wearing like navy things because I'm visiting Lina, Cisco, in Virginia Beach. So since she have all these like navy things, I was like, well, I need to wear a navy thing that is kind of like busy. But you know what? We weren't shopping. It was just good to get shopping today. How you doing, Elba?
Great. Happy to be here.
You have the
Oh,
little
and by the
monster
way, I
running
just
away?
want to
Yeah.
tell you, yeah, that's the thing that I'm going to say. If you see a little two kids here around, it's just my kids because we are alone. So don't worry. I hope
You
they
know
don't
what?
make a
It's
mess.
life. It's
Yes.
life. That's happened. So Nach says, I hope I pronounce it hard to you too. I'm not a hard person, but thank you for doing that. So yeah, we are in a different, like, I'm not used to use so many like stripes.
No.
So I'm not controlling the internet. I'm not controlling the sound. We have a little dog going around that is the loveliest dog ever. We were watching a movie yesterday with a glass of wine and relaxing, and we cooked homemade pasta with Lina. And Bandit just came and sat next to me and says, "Okay, because this is small, I'm gonna take her on my carry-on bag." Nax said, "You're welcome." You too. So, only to clarify, I do not have my two monitors today. So, I never have done this with two monitors. So, how am I going to do this? No idea. So, bear with me. We're going to need to go back and forth. Probably we're not going to be able to see the messages. Actually, I think that you are going to be able to see the messages of the people. So, point me
Yes.
them so I can show them.
Okay.
Hey, Moonlight View, how you doing, love? Oh, now you're gonna nagging me with heart. Now it's gonna be the new thing. Somebody can put a skull, please, so we feel like home. Anyway, we said Elba and I we met at least once a month, and we decide what is going to be the new life, like what is the birthday, the national day. That's how we manage our media, and it says, okay, there's so many kids in Hollywood, they're so messed up. That what about if we do a special? So why you did that with Transformers? Like really, I get the other guys, but why Transformers? I love that movie. By the way, my flat in Chicago, like a block away, there is a like this old church, and some of the scenes of Transformers were recorded there. So for the 12 years that I live on that flat, sometimes I'm gonna walk my dog and like something like, no, they're filming like, oh, Transformer, and I can see Bumblebee and all the things near me. So I
Oh,
love Transformers because I
me
actually I
too.
show up. I show up in the background, not because I was an extra. It was like I live here. I'm a resident. I need to go to the park, so I'm gonna walk and I walk.
Oh, that's great. Well, I picked Transformers and SHIA because I love the movie too, but the other movies he wasn't there, and I started researching on him, and I noticed that he have a lot of things to handle. So I think it's a good one because he have been doing acting since he was a little kid. So yeah,
Oh, and thank you for the devil, the skull, and the
yeah.
laugh. And the professor says, I was a child actor and a child photographer model. Ooh, we need to see that. Mel says, hi, everyone. Moonlight says, hi, Mel, back. Hi, Mel. Hi. Okay, guys, I'm going to censor in you if you still keep putting hearts. Hi, Moonlight. You get, by the way. Okay. So, and again, are we going to try to do Hillary? Thank you, Hillary. Actually, I appreciated all of the messages. I just give you a hard time because everybody know that when I do this, like, I feel like my fingers like, oh, hurts. Okay, we're going to try to share the screen and bear with me. Okay, and I don't see myself now. So, Elba, I'm blind here. Can you see the presentation?
I can see it, and I can see you too.
But I don't. I try to put it on my phone, but my phone decide it's not time to. Why you're not? Okay, I'm trying to get this thing done. Guys, bear with me. Seriously, it's driving me crazy. Your channel, it's not now is showing. Okay, I don't see anything, and we have a delay. So let's go for it. So it's happy hour. We're going to implement a new technique. We're going to start doing happy hours on Fridays. Why? Because we always talk about that we take our job really serious, but we don't take ourselves serious. And we have so burned up soon, things going on. So what about if we learn at the same time that we have fun and we enjoy and relax with something different? So now is going to be Friday Live dash happy hour. So bring the drink of your choice. Next week, we probably are going to have one of my skull glasses. And I hope the Sarah Eno have the same, and you can send pictures so we can share with the audience. So we're going to go with Lindsay Lohan, Amanda Bynes, and Shia. Do you know how to pronounce his name? LABEOUF?
LABEOUF, yes, LABEOUF.
LABEOUF. And probably we're going to destroy his name too, but fucked up Hollywood kids and how they start and how they ended up and where are they. From all the pictures that I have seen, Shia was the one like, holy cow. We were watching a movie yesterday, the Oriental Express murder or something like that. I never remember the name of the movie with Lena, because it's about mystery, finding and a body language, micro expression, face reading. And I saw, what is this guy who have an altercation with the wife? Johnny Depp. What the heck happened with that guy?
Yes.
He looked terrible.
Yes.
So we need to do Johnny Depp. We need to check when is his birthday. He used to be one of my crush when I was younger. Like now, like, no, I would get divorcing you. Take better care of yourself. So if you want to learn any witchcraft we teach, you can go to humanbehaviorhackerschool.com. And by the way, in August, we're going to be doing I would say a 2-month class when we're going to be teaching face reading live. So if you want information, get in contact with us. You're going to see the email at the end, or you can go and send us a message. We do have the 5 levels of face reading in humanbehaviorhackerschool.com, but we're going to re-record it with audience, with some of the students that we have and new students. So you're probably going to see us live every day talking a little about how the classes are going to be. It's going to be around 40 hours of class, meaning it's 5 days if you study for 8 hours a day. So it's like 2 weeks of classes recorded. You're going to have homework 2 times a month. You have open classes and the chance to not only be on the live, but they have the chance to like review your material on the classes for a year. So it's going to be different, and we're preparing 7 new classes with Elba. And if you want to know what troubles we are up to, you can go to humanbehaviorlab.com/webinar or -training or whatever. Oh, by the way, the training we did with Richard Harris about sales hacks and human behavior hacking and behavior and face reading. We have over 200 people on the webinar with a success. So if you want to see the reply of the webinar, shoot us an email. We're going to send you a link. Richard and I were so happy that ended up the way it is. And there's so much. There are really people booking us until 2022 to do the training, how you get the craft of selling and the craft of face reading. So we're going to start with Lindsay Lohan, fucked up Hollywood kids. And I'm tired because Lena and I, we were watching videos about body language, crimes, and things like that. That's how girls, we have fun. Okay.
Oh, by the way, you can see the message?
What message?
Oh, no, there's a lot of messages people are sending.
Okay, I'm going to need to stop sharing for a moment. And so we're going to go to the messages and come back again. Guys, I'm not in my normal ambience, so we're doing the best. And just only to let you know that I cannot see messages. I don't have a second monitor, but we didn't want to cancel the live. Says, Hillary says, yeah, happy hour. Like, obviously. Yesterday, I didn't finish my glass of wine, so I put it on the fridge. And this morning, Lena says, what is this glass doing here? Like, you don't throw wine. You put it on the fridge and you drink it the next day. This is like, yeah, that is like sacrilege. You don't throw out wine. Hey, Perry, I know that Perry is dueling. Perry, Lena is a floor below. This is a 4-flat condo on the beach. So Lena is on the second floor doing the clubhouse with Gavin and Stone and doing my life. And she probably is going to crash us at when we at the hour, because I'm confused. I'm supposed to be 4 p.m., but now for me it's 5:20 because I'm in the East Coast, but she probably gonna crash. And I know Perry is doing both. And by the way, I'm so proud of Perry. He did his first face reading live with pictures and audience. Yeah, we're gonna talk in our open class. He crashed it. Happy hour. Hey, everyone. Moonlight saying hi to Shy. Castro, in the 1920s, Georgia Tan stole 5,000 kids and adopted them into Hollywood star home, if you know. Oh, I didn't know that.
Me neither.
Wow. Holy cow. Guys, say hi, Tracy Harvey. Okay, AJ about justice. Then I was completely wrong. You're a lady and you're in Australia. She's saying hello to everyone. You're the one of the most polite ladies we have on the show. Nothing against the other ones, but you take the time to tag everyone. I adore how friendly you are. Thank you very much for being here. Castro Valley say, hey, AJ. Moonlight say hi to everyone, to AJ Justice. Mel Max said the same. Moonlight View says, hey, Claire and Tracy. Thank you, ladies. Milk. About just, congrats, Perry. Well done. Great job. Like, yeah, he did a great job. Because you can learn a lot about face reading, but the truth coming when you are like facing your audience. Because believe me, it happened to me the first time that I went to learn face reading, but I need to face my audience. I almost throw up. And Perry took it like, yeah, Susan, after he saw the face reading live than I did on Tuesday, then I read someone who have headphones and big glasses, and I read the height of the ears and the size of the ears with the big headphones and with the big glasses. And I found out that he had straight eyebrows, and the guy was like, how the heck you know that? Yeah. Perry says, I want to do that. I'm like, you know what? It's never going to be the right time. Just jump and do it. And he nailed it. And says, haha, I'm trying to multitask. Also, I'm in love with Lena interior design and still in hairstyles. Like, yeah, everything is sailing. By the way, we're going to be sailing this weekend. Tonight, we're going for our live music to a town near here. And this weekend, sailing, I'm going to miss this girl. AJ and everyone. Okay, time to go back to the presentation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Castro, Georgia Tan give mother dearest, can't remember her name, 2 of her 5 adopted children. John Crawford. John Crawford, actually, Elba, you talk about John Crawford and Dear's mommy. So the one, I didn't know how John Crawford get her 2 kids, a boy and a girl. And a girl wrote in her memoir how she wasn't as good a mother as she was an actress. Thank you, Claire, John Crawford. Castro says, yep. Hi, love. How you doing? Are you doing face reading with mommy?
Yes.
Hi, say hi.
Oh.
Dile hola. Hello. Okay, we're going to share screen again. And again,
yes.
This is life. This is life. And that's how you manage life. So we coming back. So you want to do Lindsay Lohan, or you want me to do it?
I can do it.
Yes, ma'am. Since, by the way, I didn't do any of the job. I don't even review the presentation. I need to be true. I have what's loaded with work, loaded with Lena, and I have a huge surprise, but I don't want to burn things. But we have been working with Lena on her book. I don't work on the book, but she was interviewing me for the book. So I was loaded. So Elba, this is 100% yours. So I don't want to mess it up. My lady, take it from here.
Let's go. So, but now first, the presentation is not in the presentation mode.
I put it on the presentation mode. I don't know why it's not.
It's just showing the PowerPoint.
Okay, let's see. You see what happened with live? I put it on the presentation mode. Okay. Let's try again. Okay, let's try again. Share. Now, let's see if it goes to presentation mode. Now it's in presentation mode.
Nope.
Still no?
Nope. I just can see the PowerPoint.
Oh, why? You know what? I shouldn't have stopped sharing before because it did went. Okay, let me see something. If I can. Now?
No, I just see the two of us.
Oh, God. Okay, maybe we're gonna need to do it that way. But before it was working, I don't know why now it's not. And I don't have any way to go smaller. Nope. We're gonna need to do it that way, Elba.
Okay, let's do it.
Sorry, guys. We're doing the best. Okay, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna be sharing. And guys, that's the best we can do. My apologies again, that happened when you're dealing with life. So we're gonna do it this way.
Let's do it that way. Yes.
Let's do it that way. So
Okay.
still you can read it?
I have the presentation here. I can read it from the one that I have here. So, because that letter, I cannot see it.
Oh, just let me know when you want me to jump, okay?
Okay. Let's start. Let's start with Lindsay D. Lohan. Her date of birth is July the 2nd, and the year is 1986. She has 35 years. She's an American actress, singer, songwriter, entrepreneur, and television personality. She was seen to 4 models of the age of 3. She was a straight A student in school, with her strengths being math and science. At the age of 17, she moves by herself to Los Angeles. She became the subject of intense media coverage due to a series of personal struggles and legal troubles, and several stints in rehabilitation facilities due to substance abuse.
Now, she was a straight A student in school, and she ended up like math and science is not an easy way to do. And
Nope.
she ended up like, you know what? Sometimes I think that Hollywood is too hard for kids. And I know that it look fascinating. I always say the same. What look fascinating from outside, from inside is a completely different thing. Okay,
Yes.
I will love to have this picture bigger, but it's look like, okay, I'm gonna try it again. Let's see if I slideshow. Say that slideshow. No.
Oh, and by the way, when she started acting, there get to a point that she said, you know what, that's enough. I'm going to look for my school. I'm going to take care of those things and stop acting. And she started like doing good. But after she saw her friends, like the friends that she had on the movies and things, and they are like doing movies, and she was like, okay, you know what, I'm coming back. So
Really?
yeah.
Why?
Yeah, because she wanted to do it. She loves it. And that's why. And I think when she moved to Los Angeles, I think at that time she get like crazy from there because she moves alone. Yes.
It's too much pressure. Now you can see the presentation. No, still you don't see it?
No.
Yeah.
I just see the PowerPoint.
Okay. So this is 2004. What we can say about her, she have, okay, where you go? She have this amazing, like gullible face. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Can you see
better.
that face? Like
Likeable?
plumbing that Hollywood chicks. She have
Yes.
Hollywood chicks.
Yes. And you know what? We don't read kids because they change a lot. But I saw her pictures from when she was a child, and she always had those protruding chins. And she said in one interview, she said, "I want to be seen. I want people look at me."
And she have all the things collected to be seen. She have that like Hollywood chick, like the round face, likable, almost a baby, which I think she was like around 14, 15 in this picture, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's see where she was born on
Well, she was, I think,
86. Yeah, she was almost 20. She was
mhm,
18.
yes, she was 18.
Oh
But
my
you
God.
know what? With her, they changed that, like, got my attention. It's because since she has 17 to 21, oh my God, it's a difference. It's totally different because at the age of 21, she went to Yale the first time.
Yeah, it's crazy. She have
Mhm.
round face,
Mhm.
round eyebrows. She have positive eyes, like the eyes are between straight to high. The smile is showing gums like that. I like
Bigger.
I'm giving, I'm open. She have actually she doesn't have a small chin. She have a
No.
big chin for her face, and she have round. All the features in her face says, "Come to me. I wanted to be seen. I'm
Mhm.
approachable. It's nothing wrong with me. Come to me." But she have a really thin upper lip.
Yes, a really, really thin one. Yes. And the big front teeth.
Yeah, and you know what? Her eyebrows start and end on the same
At the
length.
same. Mhm. Yes.
It's like it's no reason for her to have anything that can determine that she didn't even have too much eyelids. She
No.
have like between like I can be with you, but I need to be with myself. It's weird
Yes,
what
she
happened
was
with
like that.
her. Anything else that you want to say about her?
I want to see the next one.
Yeah, funny. We're talking about the good years. Holy cow.
You see the difference? You see how she changed?
Her eyebrows on the business side is pointy. Both
Pointy.
are pointy. Now
Yes.
her forehead become bigger. You can
Yes, it's
see
bigger. It's bigger. It's so bigger.
the
Yes.
nose become thinner. You
Yes, the
see?
nose. And
She
you see the
had
chin?
this like little tiny nose with the top
Mhm,
of the ball, but
mhm,
now she have this thin nose.
mhm.
The ball is bigger and compared to the rest. And can you see the secret lines?
A lot. Yes, it's big.
What happened with the chin? Okay, I'm going to show the picture before. Can we see the
See the
chin?
chin? Uh-huh. We can see chin.
Can you want to say what
Now we
happened?
can
There
see.
are three changes on the chin. You want to
They
point it?
became pointy. The first one, it's pointy.
This one is round.
Yeah, that one is round. But the in that picture in the 2014, it's pointy.
It's pointy. Now it's a small, pointy, and finishes straight.
Hmm.
So she become more critical about herself. And actually, I can even see the critical line here. So
Yes.
she become more critical. She become more susceptible, and she become more volatile when she talked to others.
Hmm.
What else? Like obviously, the upper lip have fillers. I was talking with Lena. We were talking about lips this week, and she was pointing to a person who have a lady who has filled her lips so many times, and guess what? The fillers disappear. Doesn't matter what kind of fillers, what kind of things she does to the lips still thinner and thinner and thinner. Why? Because the reason why those lips are thin hasn't changed on the head. So when people says, "Oh, I'm going to change my features and my face," if doesn't change, if the change doesn't come in from inside your head, it's not going to change. Nothing is going to happen.
No, no, nothing is gonna happen. I agree with that.
Now, one of the things, can you see the round chicks and the
Hmm.
Hollywood chicks?
They're
Those
gone.
chicks get depleted, but she start having a 45-degree angle, the warrior. You
Hmm.
see that?
The water one. Yes.
What else? Okay, you want to
The
talk
eyes.
about
No, I want to give you that to you. The
my
eyes.
love? Since you worked so hard on the presentation this week, I'm gonna give you my best feature, the first feature I see when I see a crime scene or see a suspect. To you, what happened with the eyes?
Okay. She start being disconnect from reality. She gets to a lot of stress. And I think that picture once of I don't know if what the second or the third time that she was on jail.
Yeah, she was so many times like, we need to do Paris Hilton. We need to do a couple of people. Then I was
Yes,
thinking that another ones like, and you're gonna see, but only to understand this is the same angle of the picture. It's not a change. You can see live. You can see
no,
vivacious on the eyes. Now you can see disconnect, and you can see a kind of like a contempt on the picture.
contempt. Yes.
It's crazy. Anything
It's
else you want to
crazy.
mark?
I think those are the main things because we can see the next one because this one.
Now, she's recovering the Hollywood chicks. Okay, we're going to show the first, we're going to show 10, and we're going to show 6 years later. Did you see? One of the
Yes,
main difference is her chin become bigger again and round again. It's crazy.
around again. Yeah, you see, that's why I tell you with the first picture, see the chin because it changed a lot.
Her
And I think the
forehead. What happened with the forehead?
I think for me it's like big, and I think it's round.
Mm-hmm. Let's put it
So
here so you can understand. Between the first picture and the second picture is 16 years different, where she went through a lot of things in the middle. So, Elba, you want to point the biggest difference, and we're going to go to messages and we're going to go to the next subject.
I think for me the big one we cannot see it in this picture because we need to have the middle one, but the chin is a big change because she started with a round and big, then she started with a small, then she passed to small, and now she's getting again a round and a big chin. And you see the eyes in the picture of the 2014, she stopped like being like optimistic. Now she is optimistic too, like at the beginning.
Yeah, and she still keep one of the features she keep from the picture in 2014 is the 40-degree angle here, the fighter, the warrior, and I think that is the
Mhm.
reason she's coming back. Her upper lip, obviously,
The
their
fighter, uh-huh.
pump, but she keep it pump. It's not their socket, and her eyebrows went from round to pointy. She's now like want to know knowledge. She want to be in control. She want to be right. She want to know she's talking about. There's a huge change on that. What do you think, Alba? I'm losing you, love.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I don't know what happened with the internet, but I'm here.
So anything else you want to point about her?
I think that's and the nose.
Yep.
The nose changed
The
too.
nose changed too. Actually, the
Because
nose become a little longer. She become actually
a
all the
little longer,
point is
yes.
of she become less needy, more independent. Her nose become a little longer. She is a little more about others, and her upper lip become thicker. Either because she modified it, but in the opposite case of Lena's, the person Lena's nose, the upper lip keep being thicker. Again, you can modify things in your face, except bone. Do not touch the bones on your face without knowing what you're doing. I have seen so many cases where people lost everything that make them who they are because they don't know what their face is telling. But one of the things is her forehead become
Mhm.
bigger, taller, and she is more about more balance on her life. Okay, let's see the
Yes.
messages, guys. We are not leaving you without a whoa. We have a lot of things happening on. Like, oh wow. Okay. And Betty Davis was a good mother according to friends and account. We talking about John Crawford. I don't know Betty Davis. It's okay, ladies. I believe she used to have a twin. No, that was a movie. Remember when she did a movie where
Yeah,
she
that
was
was
her
the
own
movie.
train? Not just Freaky
Yeah.
Friday. Yeah, that was Freaky Friday. Yeah, where she have a movie. And for the ones in YouTube, you can see all the chat that we had been putting, and Anne is been collecting and putting information. Can you place them side by side? We already did that. Remember, I only have one monitor. Instead to cancel, we go with what we have. Her full lipness change. Yeah, it changed from the first one to the second one to the third one. I
Yes.
save I save the eyes for you. I save the eyes for you. Definitely the eyes. Yeah, the eyes are changed a lot. I know there is a phrase saying in Romeo and Juliet that from Shakespeare, the eyes are this the window to the soul. If I can only read one thing in your face that I can choose, it will be eyes first, between the top of the eyebrows to the lower of the eyebrows, to, and the second one will be your ears. I only need to see that to make a profile about you. Castro says eyes. Yeah, eyes. Thank you. Why under the iris? Like, yeah. Did she gain weight? Actually, I show a picture to Elba when I was, I think, almost 20 pounds lighter, and my face was rounded.
Really
My
round.
face is more angular today, and I'm preparing a picture, a slice with my eyebrows and my face, because I think it's fair to expose myself. I don't use any makeup. Like, the only makeup I
Yeah.
use is lipstick. So all the pictures that I have collected are without makeup. I never use makeup, only lipstick again. So I'm gonna be showing how my eyebrows change, and I went from no eyebrows to having more eyebrows, more hair in my eyebrows. And usually when you become an older, they tend to disappear. Well, I was
Mhm.
going through a lot, and I need to be a fighter and finish everything they start. And I'm going to put that because Ella was like, what the heck with your face? Like, it's only 8 years old.
Yes.
So don't even recognize her in 2020. Well, I think that is the end of the path of recovery. Good for her, because everybody, I always says, everybody have more skeletons than the cemetery. Some people put it out there, some people doesn't. When you're a public persona, what happen is your skeletons are going out there. Nobody have the right to criticize other people, because we don't know what they're going through. If I'm not mistaken, she was signed when she was like only 4 or 5 years old. That
3.
is,
She started when she was 3,
God, that
modeling
is
and
crazy.
putting on commercials, and yeah.
Nak says, very interesting. Mr. Tamis 125 says, interesting too. So let's go for the next one. And again, guys, we're going to go for half of sharing presentation due to the window. And I just hit my finger against the table, like, got hurt. So we go to Amanda Bynes. Okay, Miss
Yep.
Bynes, I'm going to go with this one. Date of birth,
Okay.
April 3rd, 1986. She's 35 too. Let's put it together. Elba took the time to make sure that the three actors are 35 years old this year. So that's how much we work on this presentation, and this specifically is 100% Elba. It's not to blame it on her, it just says how amazing she is. She's an American actress. She's best known on her work in television and film through 19 to the 19th 2000. He has struggled with substance abuse and has faced legal issues. She announced an why you did that? You knew I was going to pick that one. And in Infinity Hiatus from acting in 2010, as she's struggling with various personal problems. Again, I don't want to be in the shoes of this kid. And by the way, you did an amazing job, because you get everybody in 2004, 2014, and this year. I love you. You're the best. Okay, so because this is the fruit of your loins, beside the two kids running around in your house, you take the first cut.
Okay, you can. Okay, let's start with her. We can see here, like, her eyebrows. There's something that got my attention, because if you can notice, she started like being winged. She has winged eyebrows, so she start things. She's good as and when the things start, but and she has a little bit trouble when it has to finish the thing. So yes. And I think she has a thing, eyelids. She can manage both. She can manage being with people. She can manage being by her own, and she has the front, the big
The
front
front
teeth.
teeth too.
So she's stubborn. Yes. So you can see some similarities here
Yeah.
with Lindsay Lohan too.
Now I'm gonna point two things that we haven't talked to before. She had Bambi eyelids. Bambi eyelids is when you have a lot of eyelids. You have like, oh, like the Cat and Shrek movie. Like, oh my God, she have those. And by the way, can you see these cheeks? Now that I have the presentation, you see everything happened for a reason. I want you to see these cheeks. Now look at this. Can you see?
You see? Yes.
Now we're gonna go back to Amanda Bynes. Can you see it? She have those cheeks that get attention. One of the things that she have that Lindsay Lohan doesn't have is a small chin. In proportion to her face, she have a small chin.
Yes, she has a small chin.
Yeah, she is really hard to criticism. And actually, I read an article a long time ago that every time the director talked to her or not criticize, when you're directing, like, I have my team telling me like, hey, Susan, this is not working. We need to change it. And the same way myself to our team. So it's not criticism, but when a person is really prompt to criticism or take everything that's told to them as a criticism, they flip way more easy. Everybody that I know, and I used to deal with a person with a small chin, and I knew sooner or later the thing are going to be hitting the fan. And guess what? It's happening. What else you see? Yeah. The small nose too. You see zone 1, zone 2, and zone 3 is small. Again, Lindsay Lohan the same. Small nose, tip on the nose.
Yes.
Now, what happened 10 years later? Holy, okay. Let's see the mouth, okay? We're gonna see the mouth. It's big, the lips. See the mouth 10 years later.
Small.
You see the eyebrows? They become straight. She used to have straight eyebrows, but with a little pointy. I would say it's more pointy here, a little more straight. But look at this. They become thinner, small, shorter, and straight. Like facts and data. Mm-hmm. Look what happened with the eyelids.
They start growing.
And what happened with the mouth?
The mouth is small. And the upper lip and the lower lip, it's bigger.
What happened with the nose?
It became thinner.
And become longer and thinner. Mm-hmm. You see?
She changed a lot.
Yep. You can barely recognize her. And you don't see a lot of white on their eyes for the position of the picture, but I'm sure if we could have a picture on the 2010 when she says, I'm done, we wouldn't have seen a lot of her on that position.
White part.
Mm-hmm. You see empty eyes. You see the eyes, the shiny on the eyes.
Yeah, the shine, the life inside, like, yeah.
You see here, it's like they go darker and the same. One of the reasons that we put the pictures in black and white is not to get distracted by the color of the hair, the color of the eyes, because we go into the depth, not the color. Okay, mm-hmm. So that's one of the reasons all the pictures are going black and white. Is not to trick you, it's actually to distract you less. When we do our open classes once a month, what we do is sometimes we cut pictures and we only show eyebrows, mm-hmm. and we only show noses, or we only show mouth, only so you can learn to focus your view on certain specific things on the face. Now, what the heck?
Now, I want to give you this because I know that it's like really good for you. You like it. You see what she has on her face? Yeah.
You know that I love tattoos and piercings. Mm-hmm. I spent years, I never studied tattoo and piercings on the face with anyone. I always says, when I studied face reading for the first time, I went for a weekend. They dump a lot of information into there. So like, hey, good congratulations, you're a face reader. I repeat my class. I still in contact with my mentors and my teachers, but it was like, now what? So what I did for many years was renting books and different fairs on the weekends. And I put a sign that says free face reading for your feedback. And I record, or I have flashcards, and I read certain features in people, or I put features together and give it to the people and says, I only ask you in a couple of days, think about it, what the flashcard says, and bring it back to me. And I start seeing certain patterns in people who have certain piercings and certain tattoos. And just happened that she quit everything that she was doing, in this case, Amanda BYNES, to getting more connected with herself. When we're talking about zones, zone 1 has thinking, feeling, and money and doing. Now, I want you to ask you to, I'm going to put the side-by-side picture. Can you see the size of the nose beside the picture? Okay, we're going to have, because we have all this comment. Well, the second picture is near the second, like you need to look in proportion to the face. Mm-hmm. This nose is getting bigger. Longer. Actually, I'm going to go back. Longer. It's not bigger, it's longer. This part of the nose has to do with helping others, to work in order to help others. When I do the trainings, I put different personalities who work in order to help others. I do a lot of pro bono. I don't promote it. I don't put it on the media. I don't brag about it. I do it on my own time. I do it on the weekends. I love it and enjoy it. I donate and give around 100 hours a year on pro bono for human trafficking, minorities, a lot of things. And more I do it, more this septum and the lower of the nose getting bigger and bigger. So this part has to do with connecting with others and the pleasure to helping others. Get where she had the piercing.
Yes.
Is connect. I don't know if she doing any pro bono and helping other or cause, but is on the verge to connect with others and try to help others on the same journey that she went through. Now, on her personal side, on the cheek, who has to do with the stamina, who has to do with keep going, she tattooed a heart. How funny.
Yes.
How funny. It's an expression like how crazy or how funny. In my case, is how funny. The she tattoo a heart that, by the way, is bigger on the don't. Do you know why tattoo parlors, people who start doing tattoos, get their first job next to a bar? Because when you get drunk, you can get messy. You don't know that? Actually, my biggest and best tattoo, that is like a black widow spider, like this side, 3D. It took like 4 days to get done. Like, it's really, really something. He told me that his first job was next to a bar, because the wasted people come with crazy ideas. So do not ever get a tattoo when you wasted, or tell your friends don't allow you to do it. This heart is kind of like uniform. I don't read tattoos as tattoos, but I read that where is located. It's located where the cheeks get depleted. Is tattoo where you get depleted, sunken energy, and when people see you. Mm-hmm. And another thing, she went with one of the combinations of eyebrows that I like the most. She went from more rounded face and features to a flat, pointy eyebrows. This is one of the combinations that we do in a way more advanced level, and I will not going to go deeper to not confuse you guys, but you can see it's extremely flat. We read eyebrows on the top. We don't read eyebrows on the bottom. But the shape of these eyebrows, meaning that the way she collect information is she get a lot of information. Now, the way she process, when she have everything on the bucket, every study, every information she needs, she pulled the trigger 1, 2, 3. Yes. I have the same eyebrows. The difference is mine go high, pointy when I collecting, and go flat and lower when I need to make decision. She had that all the time. But those two features are completely left brain. But the tattoos are done on her right side, on her right brain. It's fascinated, and her lips become smaller. Now, what
Yes,
side
she becomes.
it's the secret line? Guys, pay attention. I'm gonna go to the message. Tell me, she had bigger secret lines on her personal, that is this, on their business, that is this. And the second question, how many mouth you see on her now? We divide the mouth this. You see? Now, since I messed it up with the presentation, I
Oh,
can
do the
do,
line. Yes.
I know you like it. So we're gonna
Yes.
do this line, and we're gonna do another line. Can you see the difference? Now we're gonna stop sharing for a moment, and we're gonna go to the messages and see what people, whoa, okay. I
Excellent.
miss the Olympics. Okay, we're gonna try to, don't laugh. I miss the Olympics. Wow, interesting. Lot of changes in 8 and 10 years to all. Great presentation, Elba and Susan. This is Elba completely. I've been, Lena and I, we have been working in a crime, in like literally a crime video. So we have been. Bless you, Elba.
Ah,
Your sneeze.
yes. Thank you,
You
Hillary.
know what? One of the things that I don't do is take credit for my team. Elba and Anne put this thing together this week. I just was working on another thing. Thank you, Elba, for all your hard work. You see, and actually, Elba, congratulations. A lot of your videos for the live are going
Oh,
in our media channel. Thank you very much, Alma, for all the work
yes.
you do. Cheeks and chins. Large upper zone. Great. Hey, Sarah. By the way, you never reply any of my emails when I reply all yours. Don't tell me later that I do not reply to you. Morticia, get your emails. Hey, what a different mail says. Anne, thank you very much for all the information. People can see it. Disappearing eyebrows, like it's crazy with the eyebrows. Huge eyelids, big lips on the last one. Great. Big forehead. You got it. AJ says, yes, Susan, even constructive criticism is difficult for some people to take on board sensitiveness. Yeah, what can be feedback for other people can be criticism. So if you know features about the people you have in front of you, you can measure that. This was around the time she was losing it. Yes, I know what you're talking about was the 14. Yeah, it was losing it. Wow, her eyes twinkled in 2004. Yeah. Psychotic break in there. I'm not a therapist. I do not have the information, so I will sustain myself to make a comment. Elba, do you have more information since you and Anne prepared the information?
Yes, she went. She was diagnosed by bipolar, and she went to a hospital and things. Yeah.
So here is Anna Luces. In 2012, she was charged with a DUI. Who the heck drink and drive? Like, come on, guys. I don't care about you. I care about what you
Lindsay
can do to
Lohan
other
and
people.
Amanda did it. Both crashed like 3 cars, I think, something like that. Yes.
Oh my God. She got too white here. Can medication help that happen? Some medication there are antipsychotic and getting a psychotic break and antipsychotic medication can produce the white under the eye. Her face looked smoothed over in 2021. I was talking with Lena today and says, you don't have any smoking lines on the top of your lips, on lower your lips, how that is possible. And says, because the lines on the top of your lips and the lines in the lower part of your lips has to do with bitterness and sadness. I have unfolded everything in my life, the loss of my parents and the loss of a lot of people that I love in my life. From the love of my life, the person I want to spend the rest of my life that died a couple of years ago, from a lot of things that I don't put it out there about my personal life. But you know what? One day I decided to take that baggage, put it out there, and I went to the process with the right therapist to work on that. And guess what? My lips become smoother, smoother, smoother. That's the reason I don't need to use makeup anymore. I'm turning 50 in January. Actually, I went on an event with lawyers on Tuesday, and someone says, "Ooh, you look younger in person." Like, I don't know if they take that as a compliment or as a complaint or compliment. Thank you very much. It's always look better to look younger in person. But the point is, when you heal, the reason why those marks come into your face, those wrinkles and those things in your face heal too. Agree, Mac? Mel Mac, Sarah says she's medicated, connected to reality. Again, I'm not a doctor, not sure what medication she take. If I were to be in a scenario with a lawyer or police, my opinion would be different, but it is a public scenario. And you know that sometimes people take information to the heart and they use it on the wrong way. Sorry, Sarah, love is not, then I don't want to reply to you. She looked like she lost her cheeks. Like, yeah. She lost that see me, I'm here, I want to be the Hollywood star. Things you blot alcohol.
I don't get that one.
I do know that alcohol can get marks in your face when you're drinking too much and thin the capillaries in your face. So that's the reason people who drink too much have like red cheek. Not sure in this case. We don't have color pictures because we don't do those. It's way more advanced. And again, we try to keep it PG-13 here because if we go into advanced, I don't want to confuse people. I want to help you to better communicate with others and protect yourself and the people you love. The eyebrow shape is so different in those two pictures. All the three pictures are super different. And she says, Barry, she have ADHD. I don't know if it's ADHD or she's bipolar. No idea. Mel says, this is fascinating. I says, it is fascinating. Instead of fascinating, but she actually says fascinating. Makes sense. She have a breakdown. Like, yeah, people, what we see on TV is not what we see in reality when the people need to put the head on the pillow. No, you lie. I lie. I'm a therapist. I can help. Well, more than welcome, Sarah. Tell us more. It's good to have someone who knows what they're talking about on the psychology part. We can talk on the behavioral part. So when it says, no, you lie, it says, when you lie, I hope you're talking when it says I'm 50, so I look younger. Oh, you look 38. Like, yeah, thank you. Love, I adore you. You make my weekend. Thank you very much. You're a doll.
Yeah, you don't look that at the age that you have.
But I am. You know I am. And I own it. And I don't have any problem to say it because I think that we need to own who we are. We have the face that we deserve. If I would have been nicer to myself and not working 19 hours a day for 30 years, I probably have a better skin. But I think that I look better today than when I was 40 because I'm happier than I ever been in my life. You are the sum of the people who surround you. You need to fire people who work with you. You need to fire partners. You need to fire friends, and you need to fire clients. When you're working in what you love, doing what you love, is show. You have fun and you're doing better. So think about it. And as soon as you have a chance, actually, I was reading an article who says that more people is quitting their job and changing careers after the pandemic because they start putting their priorities on the right place. So this pandemic has been really bad for a lot of people, but it's really good to others to consider what they want to do with their life and what they're going to go. I'm halfway. My oldest in my family live until 103, and the youngest died at the age of 90. So I probably have 50 more years to piss people off. So I need to keep myself good. In an interview, Amanda stated that during her days of substance abuse, she will experiment with cocaine and MDMA. Wow. But the drug she abused the most was the ADHD prescription medication, Adderall. Only to let you know, I do know people who use Adderall to not stop studying and overdo or made it to exam or finish certain things they want to do. So Adderall is being used for some people in order to get what they want to do. They want to go, no, because they have any medication. Actually, it's one of the most common drugs used in college. Adderall is more used in college than cocaine and marijuana and any other drug to have performance.
Wow.
Adderall, AG about justice. Okay, you're right, Sarah Adams, about ADHD. Just look it up. Thank you. Good guys that you can help each other. If we can learn more and have more information in our community, more than welcome. Susan was talking about you and your tattoo and alcohol. I lost that part. And blood thinning. Like, yeah, Morticia does therapy. Like, dude, you do have an interesting career, Morticia. Morticia, the Mortician therapist. Dude, we need to talk. By the way, you haven't booked your time with me yet, and I send you an email to do that. I'm gonna call you on.
Okay.
Friends and business can be a messy mix. Like, but you know what? It's not that you need to mess friends and business. What I'm saying is you need to fire people in all the aspects in your life. When it's the relationship are not healthy emotionally and physically and mentally, you that sometimes need to let people go out of your life. Doesn't matter how long they have been in your life and that affecting you. Okay, choose a job you love and you will never have to work a day in your life. So the saying goes, like, I completely agree. I never work. I just having fun with friends. Amanda was in a study at that time. Nope. But Adderall, running, and like water, when you have someone who need to be working 19 hours and sleeping 4, and they need to be on top of the game and remember lines, Adderall is like, get your brain on fireworks. I was talking with a therapist in a case that a psychiatrist on a case, and she was telling me what Adderall does to your brain. And like, holy cow, now I understand why. But nobody tell you the consequences when you pull the battery juice and nothing is there. You can have severe consequences after. Never knew that. Adderall versus college student. Yes, Adderall is the most contraband drug in college and universities that you're going to see around the world, not only in the United States. Your tribe, I gotcha. Yep, I take Adderall, don't tell me. But I'm sure you take it because it's prescribed by doctor. The problem is when you take it and you don't need it. That is the problem. Every medication you don't need, even vitamins, can affect your brain and your body. They sure don't. Like, nope. Okay, let's go with the last one. Go for it. Okay, I lost my PowerPoint. Don't tell me I lost my PowerPoint. Here we go. Why I don't see it? Okay. This is a mess. But Sarah says, "Oh yeah." I was talking with someone like how I was talking yesterday. We were doing Lena and myself. We were with her elicitation team. And for her amazing program in elicitation, and one student says something, and so like, oh, you need to check Penguin publication 1934 Freud. And he looked at me like, how the heck you remember who published the book in the year? Like, you need to read a lot in order to talk to people and train others. You cannot like throw things on the air. We were talking about what other person was saying about how your feet and movement happen. And like, nope, that was proven is not right. If you have a new study that I don't have, bring it to me, but it's not happening. Okay, since you ruined my Transformers, and I saw this guy in person when he was doing the filming 1 block away from my house, all yours.
Okay.
But by the way, do you want it?
Yes.
Can you read it?
Yeah, I'm going to put mine so I can read it. Let's put it on the right slide, and yes, let's go for it.
You know what? I did that because the name is too complicated, but I can say it. Okay, his name is SHIA Saide LEBOF.
LaBeouf.
LABEOuf.
Yes.
Okay, so if
Okay.
somebody need to criticize, they can criticize me.
Okay. Date of birth June 11, 1986. He has 35 years, and he's an American actor, performance artist, and filmmaker. He has described his parents as hippies, his father as thought as snail and different breeds of man, and his upbringing as similar to a hippie lifestyle, stating that his parents were pretty weird people, but they loved me and I loved them. Okay. On June 26th, on June, sorry, June 20,
Yeah,
26,
yeah, you did. June 26, 2014.
2014, he was arrested at New York City Studio 64 Theater and subsequently charged with disorderly conduct, harassment, and criminal trespass. On July 8,
Wow. He was why
2017,
criminal trespass? What he did? Oh, wow. Okay, sorry. Go.
it was crazy. And I saw the video, and he got crazy when they get arrest him, and he was like yelling, and was a crazy night. On July 8, 2017, he was arrested in downtown Savannah, Georgia, at around 4 p.m. for public intoxication, discovery conduct, and obstruction. He was married with Mia Goth to 2016 to 2018.
Yeah, he was arrested 4 a.m. I'm like 4 p.m. Like you was wasted at 4 p.m. Like oh no 4 a.m.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No. I'm like wait
Like
4 p.m. Like 4 p.m. Like hey dude, what is happy hour someplace?
yeah, but yeah, that I saw that video too, and he got crazy. And you know what? There's something here. His father, he was alcoholic, and he's when he was young, when he started like working and start like doing movies and everything, he support his family, his mother. But
Wow,
at the end of the day, he has the same problem as his father. So
that is so
yes,
sad. That is
yeah.
so sad. Oh God. Okay, we have a straightforward kid here. Straight mouth, straight chin, a straight
Everything.
eye, a straight eyebrows, a straight forehead. He
Everything.
high ears, small ears. He was set to success. What the heck happened?
I don't know, but he was really good. So I don't know. He was like, just give me the bullet points. I tell you what I need. If you like it or not, it's your problem. I just say it. Yes. And he go like really fast.
Yeah, he had everything that if I would have seen these pictures as this kid is gonna make it, he's not emotional, he's not gonna take it personal, everything is left brain. I do it because it's convenient. I don't care if you like me. I like it. I want to do it how I want to do it, when I'm going to do it.
Yes. It was like that.
So he has straight eyebrows, high ears, low proxemic, is doing it right, is doing it now, not doing it right. So
Mhm.
a person like this tend to make decisions really fast, pretty faster they should, and they tend to lose information when this
Mhm.
happen.
Yeah, and he doesn't have eyelids, so he is like really focused on things. Don't like distractions.
Mm-mm. But he distract others. Okay, we are near to the time. So whoa, holy cow. Okay,
Yes. You see the
his
ears, how
eyebrows.
different they are?
Yeah, his
Mhm.
eyebrows are near to the IG Nobel Prize. Okay, they're start getting a little tangle on his business side, but his ears change. Okay, let's go with the ears in the beginning. He have both stick out ears, but
Yes.
here his business side went ballistic
Mm-hmm.
all over the place.
Yes.
Wow, his business ear went out of the scope. His personal ear get to stick to the scope. Now, You can see eyelids on his business, his personal side. You almost don't see any eyelids on his business side. And these
Yes.
eyebrows start getting a little tangled, meaning that things start going all over the way. And you start seeing this on her, at the end of his personal life too. And you don't see his upper lip, who has to do with the personal side.
Yes. It's, if you look at it, it's really thin, but he's covering.
Mm-hmm.
So
He doesn't
you
have
don't want
any
to talk
upper
about
lip.
feelings. Nope.
I'm sorry. I think that we have having a huge storm here in Virginia Beach. So I think that one of the reasons that we have a delay. Sorry, then I step on you, Elba. Can you repeat it?
Yeah, if you can look at him, he has a really thin upper lip, but he has his mustache covering the upper lip, so he doesn't talk about feelings.
Nope. And see, oh, whoa. Okay, I'm gonna do this way. Holy cow.
You see how different he is right now? And I want to say something here.
Yeah.
If he had a little bit of lips, now he doesn't have neither upper, neither lower.
But you know what? His eyesight hasn't changed that much either.
No.
The loss on his eyesight never changed it. What it changed, he went from straight to down, 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 down. He went from,
Everything is down.
okay, when you start with a straight line, you have the option to go up or go down. So it's a really good start for a kid, for somebody between 15 and 20. Everything in your features, important features, being straight, forehead, eyebrows, eyes, mouth, and chin. It can be harsh for others, but for you personally, it's a good start. Now, when 15 years later, everything go down, that means that everything couldn't have go up, went down rail. What do you think, Elba?
Yeah, I think the same. He doesn't trust. He's pessimistic. So yeah, if you want you to trust, if you want that he can trust in you, you have to prove him, because he doesn't believe in stars.
Nope, he doesn't. And his ear get stick out, so he's onto something. He gonna become with something. His personal life start getting a little more out of the box, not that much, but the tip of the nose is down. The eyebrows are finishing down. The eyelids.
Mhm.
Can you see the eyelids? This
You
guy
see
is
how
burning everything, every side of the candle. I would say there is a phrase that says burning the candle in both ends. He's burning the four side of the candles and the four ends, and he look mad. If I see this guy on the street and you tell me who he is, I want to run to the opposite side, because he looked like he's about to snap.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yes, I think the same. I remember when I saw Transformer, I love his character because he was funny, he was yelling, and I laugh a lot. And when I saw this picture, I was like, this is not the same one.
Mm-mm.
He's different.
He's not. Elba, you did an amazing job, like always. It's not that I don't know that. I just want to recognize it in public. And did a great job checking all the facts and putting all the facts on the corners. We're going to go with questions. But if you want to learn more about face reading, we're going to do a 2 months program starting in August and continue in September, when we're going to be teaching face reading live. In this case, we're going to be doing with audience. We already have five level program in humanbehaviorhackerschool.com, but people have been asking us to do it live. So we're going to record it. Are going to be more than 40 hours. That is 5 hours, 8 hours a day. So it's basically a program that is going to be, you can take in your own time for 2 weeks. We're going to have homework that is like 2 weeks a month, but actually it's once a month. We're going to explain that on the open class. And we have open class where you can jump and ask any questions to me, Elba, or anybody on the team, or any of others of the students. If you want to know more about this program, you can write to me at susan@humanbehaviorlab.com. Elba, if people want to locate in you, where they can find you?
You can find me at elba@humanbehaviorlab.com.
And she have her own email. Like, wow, you're doing great. Okay, wow. Whoa. Okay. We need to go to, I want to make sure. Anne was putting a lot of information about him. Pursed lips, how will you describe that? Pursed lip is when you don't like what you see, you press your lips. Mm-hmm. So when an expression happens in your face for too long, what happens is become a feature. So when people is depressed all the time, you see, even if I try, I cannot have droopy. Okay, I'm going to do it with my hand. You see, that is what happened. Don't laugh. I'm not a depressed person. I'm happy. I've never been happy in my life. Everything is going the way I want it. I'm spending 5 days with a coworker, friend, and teacher. Like, I have an amazing team. What else I can complain about it? Like, my life is going great. So even if, okay, that way, when you get turned down mouth, that would happen is that you do it for so long that feature become. When your eyes are puppy, what happened, that feature become continue, that expression, that emotion become a feature. So why we can read things on people's faces, because you hold it for so long. If you're laughing all the time, you have that empath lines. A smile is a way to empathize with others. So when we're laughing a lot and we can see the courage and empath lines has to do with smiling all the time. Too focused and intense. He was, but I guess that he didn't have the right support. He was on the right track. This is the kind of guy, if he wouldn't have the right people around, he couldn't have become the one of the best actors ever. He had all the features on his face. I have a kid in front of me, 18 to 20 years old, with those features. I'm like, please give it to me. It's so sad. Sarah says, wow. I have no idea about beards. It is a way to hide. Yeah. Hair is a way to hide for women and for men. Mm-hmm. Anne says he suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder. Ugh.
He has a lot of things, happening in his life.
The eyebrows are crazy. Ears were sticker indifferences. Like, yep, you got it. Wonder what happened to him. Me too. I haven't read about him. And this was a completely blind reading. I don't know any about them. Elba sent me all the videos and says, hey, Susan, watch the Truth to Be Told. I just landed here like 10 minutes before the live. I connected the light and checking the, again, this is not my setting. And I found out like, oops, I don't have a second monitor. I don't know how I'm going to do this. So I don't know about him. 3 whites in the last picture. Yes, ma'am. So everybody going to be talking about the white part of the eye. That's mine.
I give it to you.
Elba loved the wheel pad and the eyebrows. Yeah, I love the white part of and the warrior chick. So guys, stop stealing our favorites. We're gonna stop giving to you. He looks determined, like, oh yeah, he was determined to succeed. It's really, really bad didn't happen. Great job, much appreciated. Did you catch the 3 whites in his last photo? Yes, I catch it. But you already did too. Great job, ladies. Thank you, Mel. I like the eyes. Me too. It's a lot you can reading the whites. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you for being there. Thank you for putting up with us, even though sometimes it's not the best tech. The mics doesn't work. The presentation doesn't work. But we show up. We show up and we do what we need to do in order to help you to have better communication. From my side, thank you very much for putting with us. Elba, you did a great job, and thank you very much for being put in the comments and the facts and getting the facts and correcting the presentation. So guys, if you're on YouTube and you cannot see the comments in any of the other channels, go YouTube and you're gonna see it. It's about time, no? I delay Lena.
Yeah.
I delay Lena. I have a great evening and thank you. Oh, you delay Lena. That's the reason Lena didn't show up. We're gonna talk, dude. Lena was supposed to bump on this live. Night all, be safe. Same to you. Muchas gracias. Gracias to you too. Amen. Hillary says, thank you guys for being here. Sarah says, sweet drifting ladies, so informative. Thank you, Mel. I hope to see you next Friday. AJ, thank you so much, Susan and Elba. We appreciate you ladies very much and all you bring us. Congratulations, Perry, in your reading. Like, nope, no more congratulations to Perry. He told Lena that she was supposed to come here. Don't forget you check your spam related your raffle. Yeah, we're gonna do the raffle in private. Perry and I, we did our raffle time last Tuesday, so it's true, we do the raffle and we contact the people and we give them the 30 minutes. It's true, we're not lying about that. Time out for Perry. Like, yeah. So, thank you, Hillary. Good night, lovely chatter. See you all next time. God bless. Same to you. Elba, my love, go to take care of the little two monsters.
Yes.
Yeah, my other profiler, my third profiler wasn't here. A job about Justin Dido. Okay, so people, see you. Elba, have a wonderful weekend, okay?
You too.
Bye.
Bye.